Uh, hey everybody. I decided to wake up today and I was like, you know what? I haven't done, to be fair, I've never done this at all on stream, but, I really want to do a, Ori Randomizer stream right now. Cause it's been, I actually recently just got done with, a previous one. This one. I've already swapped out the randomizer file, so I don't actually know what happens when you swap out the randomizer file and click on the one that you've already done. But I got to do that one, and it was really fun. I got to learn a lot of fun techniques and all that, and so I really wanted to do another one. And the stipulations of like what the actual challenge is actually put in the corner right there. It's master mode, which a master mode means that it's expecting knowing master level techniques or techniques, meaning that it's expecting that I know a bunch of different techniques that are very specific and very technical and very difficult, honestly. So it's master mode is basically, it's going off the logic that you are a master, or at least know the techniques so that you can at least pull them off, even if it's like at a very low rate. You can still pull off the master difficulty. And then it's got key sanity, which means keystones now actually keystones no longer are just any keystone you have goes with any other keystone. In key sanity, it's actually in key sanity, keystones are actually monitored, and specific keystones go to specific doors. So it just makes it a little bit more difficult because you can't just amass a shit ton of keystones at the very start and just plow through every door. You actually have to go around a bit more. It's enhanced as well, which I actually don't know what enhanced does. We're gonna find that out as it goes. And then we have entrance shuffle, which means every door that we use is not gonna lead to where it's supposed to go in the actual in how it would go in the actual game, in base game. So that's gonna be fun. Goal mode will be World Tour, which is there's relics all over the place, and the maximum amount of relics that can be is 11, which is what we have it set to. So there's 11 relics in each area, meaning we have to go to each area to grab a relic. We are also playing with warmth fragments, meaning that we have to collect, there's 30 warmth fragments in the world, and there's 20 that we need minimum in order to progress. Basically, until we get both these goals filled out, we can't proceed further with the rest of the run. So it's one of those like, yes. It's a very my brain is not functioning right now, but it's this is gonna be a very fun run, I think. I have no idea where we're gonna well, I mean, we're gonna start in the glades, which is this default spawn, but I have no idea how this run is gonna go, what we're gonna start with, or the first time I tried to do the randomizer actually broke because it was like, yeah, we couldn't figure that out. The second time it actually got a seed. So we're gonna see if this seed, how well we can do this seed, and I'm honestly really excited. This is a really good game, and so... Alright, and we play challenging because it always assumes challenging difficulty. If we go at a harder difficulty, it means that we are... it means that... I'm just gonna let this opening play because it's a good opening. This is a good game. So we're just gonna let the game play. Okay, we're just gonna let the opening cutscene play because I honestly just want to get immersed in this for a little bit. This is a randomizer run, but I want to just get immersed in the story a little bit, just for the brief moments. Nom 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 nom. Nom 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 nom. Oh, look at all those! Look at all those fruits. Mm-hmm. All right. With that cutscene out of the way, let us begin. We could have skipped the cutscene, but again, I just really was like, you know what? I want to be immersed in this. So this thing has a lovely menu that kind of gives you a good idea, like where everything, where to go. Like it helps with pathing. R is in logic, and pressing R cycles between what's in like the actual pathing logic and what's not. So we have a few over here. We're gonna go ahead and put those uppercut this way. Oop. Ah, right. Need to a little bit higher, and then right here. That. Oh. We could damage boost this. Do we? I'm trying to think about we just damage boost that earlier on, or if we walk over to Saint first. Maybe just walk over to Saint. Saint, I say, let's just walk over to Saint first. And that's the first warmth fragment, 1 out of 20. Alright. So, yeah, we can go this way. More. And. Right. And this is. So, one of the things that was added in the new update to the randomizer is this is actually now random. Before in the update, this was actually always a energy cell, but now this is just actually randomized as well. So they made it more random. Right, this was a fun one. Just literally go right there. Boop. That's all it is. It's literally just jump on the wall as they come and. Yeah. Now, we didn't get the warp, so we can't actually alter out of this. Besides, killing the Frankies isn't too difficult. Enhanced Spirit. He's like, ah, yes. If you really can't stand my presence, that's okay. But that's interesting. Enhanced scene. All right, and boop, boop. God damn it. They're literally going to disc me for not using the randomizer warp feature. It's like, oh man, those poor creatures, they could have lived if you just hadn't done this. It's like, okay. Literally just like, hey, yeah, I'm gonna call you out that you didn't have to kill them. And boop. And let's do the jump. Alright. Right, we don't have. Boop. And. Oops. You did not see that. You did not see me just casually, easily die to something that I really shouldn't have. Ow. Ouch. There we go. That's another way to do it. Alright, we're just grabbing the warp so that we have it, and we're gonna go up here. Boop. And alright, next in logic is this way. So we can damage boost through this. You actually see that often used in the no XP run. Ouch. So we can hover over these to see. It would tell us what we had. So what we have main pole and main goal we got over here. So we'll check this one out first before we that experience. This is gonna be a so so I guarantee you like we have a what is this ability? Damn it. Need to wait for the don't know. I don't know. I don't know if we have have enough either. Huh. Got Kindle, got group. Is it a save anywhere? Is that what it is? Is it assuming a save anywhere? It's so I just want to see what it is. I'm not even like trying to survive it at this point. I'm just trying to see what it is. It's a double jump. Double. So there's one in Blackwood and there's one in quickly I'll throw back. Because I'm trying to think about how you do it. Does Master assume that you... Does Master assume it's a... Oh, well, that... Because we can't go this way. So... Double jump is... I see two possible situations. Either it's a... Either it's a... Probably, if I had to guess... Okay, which you actually don't get a item with this, but if you want to... Just... You put it right. So no, you can't. Because I don't think you can. Yeah, I don't think you can. What's that? You doing it? Hmm. Is it possible? I mean, it's possible if it's in logic. If it's in logic, it's theoretically possible. I just don't know how to do. I'm trying to think about how to do. Because I've done it with less health, but I haven't done it with more, which is what's throwing off. Which is what's throwing off. Hmm. I'm trying to think about what we have, and what we can do. Just new setting on my things. We got tree number 1. We got portal number 1. We got. All we've gotten is keystones, so we've not gotten anything else. Trying to think about what would be the next step. What you would do for. Trying to think about what you would do for this one. Lade's main. Oh, I think I know where it is. I think I know where it is. So, this is assuming I use the alt bar feature. The moment I get the item, meaning I need to get the item in alt bar. Wait. No, didn't get it. I don't think I got it. No, I didn't get it. So. Oh, it actually reset me to. It actually saves when you do the default bar. Oh, I took damage. I have to reset again. Unless this guy drops health, I have to reset. Yeah. I took 2 another damage, so I have to extra reset. But I think I know what I need to do. It's I need to port the moment. Can I alt bar? Wow. And again, we don't need to fight this guy. I guess we do need to fight this guy now. Make sure we get health on them. Anyways, alright. Just gonna save right there and. position. I have to wait a little bit on the site. I have to wait a little bit. Fish is in the wrong positioning. I'm gonna just do a rekindle real fast so that we can. So theoretically, we can't alt R. Yep. That wasn't alt tab. So theoretically, we can alt R in the world. Yeah. And there we go. There we go. Wait, what? What? What the hell is this? What is this enhanced? What? What? Enhanced. Okay. That is I am laughing my butt off at that. It's like, ah yes, enhanced double jump. What? I was like, oh yes, we recommend trying enhanced mode. It's like, oh, okay, cool. And I just do like a few I just do a double jump and I'm just like, wait, what? I need to actually, when I'm recording it, I actually need to look back and see what the enhanced said. Because, oh god. That is, I mean, that is, very enhanced, to say the least. Game is like, hey, don't forget to save after watching this. It's like, ah, yes, I may or may not have done a few different runs where I forgot to save after this, and so you have to, because this is an unskippable cutscene. So this is an unskippable cutscene, so it's giving you a helpful tip of, hey, don't be very careful about not saving after this. So I won't save right there though. I'm gonna save right here. 50. Typically if you take it out. What do you mean it's in this unsave? Wait. Is that, oh, it doesn't, right. You need to get one more health to that. Anyways, we can just walk over here, refresh our health, and then rekindle since we got the rekindle. Rekindle is a really useful ability. Alright. So, oop. So I'm trying to do attack, which is... Alright, which is... Well, we got the first relic. It is so stupid seeing how much I can just... Does this double jump run out? I think this might have been part of the April Fools, of the enhanced is just, yes. Alright, so what do we... This way... Who needs floors when you can just jump your way through everything? That is... Huh. Actually, I did not know that the slime above us drops a guaranteed energy fragment. That's actually kind of cool. So it's basically saying that you can... what that means is it's basically saying that you can save here for free. We can't do the double jump. We can't do the double jump with... Would you like come down? Oh, sorry, it's over here that's the one that comes down. I was like, could you come down? Is that possible? It's like, oh wait, no, that's the wrong one. Alright, and then we just jump, and then right here we just... And we can just punch them with our sin sign. We can just hit them. Spiders tend to... Ow. And that is an unfortunate death. Yeah, no, I never thought about the concept that... Never really considered the concept that, Oh, we got another level. I've not really been, like, heavily fighting enemies, so I've not been, like, trying to collect levels, but it's like, oh, that's nifty. That hurt a little bit. Alright, and I like to save right here. Let's just get the life cell rekindle just for the sake of it. Not rekindle, but like whenever you can. Alright, we get experience off of that. And then boop, boop, boop. So the reason I said boop, I don't put there. Reason why is I don't like being less... I don't... First off, I didn't like losing 1 health in the first place, but... Losing another one immediately after was like, nah, let's not. So we get here, we go boop, boop, boop. Reason for that is, your fast attacks are a 2-hit combo, and if you do a slow attack though, you won't do your fast attack. So you can do a boop, 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 boop to do a 4-hit combo relatively consistently, and typically that is enough to kill a lot of like early game enemies. And we jump here, and let's watch the magic of me. Yep. I was trying to time that perfectly because, you know, it's really when you get the timing just right, it feels so cool because you're timing your jumps at exactly with it's such a vibe. You're like, ah, yes. Right. Anyways, such a vibe though to time your jump with those. So then you just group. What? Okay, I definitely pretty sure I timed that correctly, but and boop, and then go boop, boop, and boop. There you go. I save here a lot of times because the lasers are. Since the lasers are insta death. I messed that up. I didn't mess it up so bad that I failed. No luck. Well, either case, I'm not too worried about the lack of energy there. The lasers aren't a difficult task, they're just insta-death, meaning that if you mess up a little bit, it's a wipe. But I've honestly gotten so used to this area at this point that it's just... Honestly, it's literally just enhanced stamp. Why should you... What? What do you mean only stomping down? Excuse me? Explain. Also, what? I do love that all of the fucking letters are rainbow colored for the enhanced version. I'm gonna have so much ridiculous levels of fun. Oh. Yeah, well, I guess we're doing this segment again. So, if you time it perfectly, you don't actually need to... If you time it perfectly, you actually have no need to do anything. I'm going to save right here just for my own sanity's sake. And that was a stomp, though. So we definitely need to go back that way, because that was a stomp. An early stomp, too, which is... Oh, getting stomped this early is insane to me, honestly, because... it is such an... Why are you limited to only stomping downwards? I am concerned what enhanced stomp does, and we will probably find that out in like a hot second. I don't want to find out right now where we're in this precarious position, so I want to wait at least a little bit until we are like that guy. Oh, okay, he actually did aggro that time. Normally they don't aggro. Anyway, let's thanks. It has directional inputs. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. You somehow gave us directional inputs for Stomp. Thank you. It's like, ah. Which, by the way, this is just a reminder that I actually did need to do the puzzle because they actually just will follow you. Meaning that, theoretically, I can just do this. I don't need to do that whole entire puzzle. The freaking and it still holds the same stomp animation. It doesn't turn the arrow that you become when you're stomping, so you can literally just thanks, I hate it. Thank you, I hate it. Oh god, I am absolutely... So, okay, I didn't expect enhanced mode to be this, ridiculous. So this is not going to be in the slightest a difficult... This is not even going to be in the slightest a difficult map with enhanced mode. Here I'm like, oh yeah, master mode. It's not gonna take too much effort. Oh. But yeah, no, there's some cool cutscene skips you can do in this room. Alright. Oh yeah, yeah. What did we get? We got a keystone. So we've already got one relic. Oh wait, we can't break this though. Well, so do I show you the way that you're supposed to actually do this, or do I show you the cheesy way now that we have... Okay, so let's just go ahead and do this. Actually, we didn't need to do that since we grabbed a spirit tree, but anyways. So that's the cheesy way. The actual way you're supposed to do this is you're supposed to... So the actual way you're supposed to do this is you're supposed to go this way and... Oh. So, first off, trigger this once, trigger that once, because sometimes that doesn't like to trigger until you've triggered it first. Anyways, so what you're supposed to do, you're supposed to go up this way, trigger this, and then you're supposed to just go along the top like that. Yeah, for some reason that one doesn't really like to function until you've triggered it at least once. But you're supposed to do this, and you're supposed to just do this repeatedly. And that's how you're supposed to actually. But since we have any directional stomp that maintains its velocity, find you, it maintains its velocity. So since we have any directional stomp, we can do things like that. So this is one of the changes is this is already open. The way that you would normally have to get through this area is you would have to the way you would normally have to get through this area is you would do a rekindle skip, which is you grab this lever, pull it, and while you're holding it, you put down like your kindle here, and then you rekindle while you're holding it while it's up, and it locks this door into place. But in the randomizer version, they actually disabled that now, so it's just open by default. Ouch. The fact that you can just side stomp them is insane. And because of this gives a very interesting tech now, because you can technically pause yourself in the air, because if you don't put any directional input, it doesn't actually do the stomp. So you can theoretically, if you neutral stomp, you just pause in the air. So yeah, that's just interesting tech. I can't even be mad about that. That just. I'm gonna take the L on that one. I don't want to lose health. I really don't want to lose health for things like that. It's like, I have infinite jumps. I have directional stomps, which means I can do shit like that. I got the achievement of kill 3 enemies without touching the ground because of that. Oh, and you can I should mention you can do diagonals as well. So if it wasn't enough that you could do upward stomps, you can do diagonal stomps. So alright, going to go this way. So you want to know the easiest way to avoid that now that we have all this? That still fucked me up. That is absolutely fucking with me, and I don't know how to feel about it. Alright. Anyways, we're just gonna save right here. Trigger this. Oh, it missed us. That directional input, though. That direction, just, oh my god, this is actually, so, again, this is going to be probably one of the easiest ones now that I understand what enhanced mode does. But, okay, so I didn't, I'm honestly glad that I'm doing enhanced mode for the first time on stream, because I was like, oh man, enhanced mode, what does enhanced mode do? So, the fact of the matter is, since we have this, we've already... Since we've already got enhanced mode set up, we've basically... That poor Frankie right there, that Frankie was just like, dude, I was just trying to... The fact of the matter is, none of this is factored into logic right now, meaning that I'm heavily skipping the logic because it's literally like, oh, yeah, enhanced. I don't think the logic actually factors in enhanced mode. I think it's factoring in just the standard logic. Oops. When you stomp to the side. The Frankie was that Frankie was getting revenge for their friend that I just I don't have words for how insanely ridiculous this is. Like, yes. Your aura is now enough to protect from enemies or... What? What? What do you mean? What? Alright, I'm gonna reset there, and I'm gonna read that one more time, because my brain's like, wait, what do you mean by that? Alright, enhanced charge up. Your very aura is now enough to protect from enemies or kill them. I don't have... We're gonna rekindle here. So, fun thing about this area, there is a segment right here that is duck. It's just low enough you can duck under it. It's nothing too crazy, but when combined with that, I'm sure it makes for a very interesting. So, here's a good question. Oh, no, do. Boop. Mess that up. Theoretically, it's in logic, which means that I should be able to do it with skills. So right about here is... I was a little bit too far out. Mess that up. I'm gonna spend a lot of time on this segment right here, I guarantee you. There we go. Yeah, when you have infinite double jumps, it's a bit ridiculous. The fucking directionality. Please stop chasing me, bird. Oh god. Just because of enhanced mode, I'm like, okay, there's so many things I could just cheese now. Meow. Now, I do think that we can't. Oh. I do think that we... That's essentially just a rocket jump. That is quite literally just a rocket jump. That is... Wait, what? What? That's what it means? That you have such an aura that you literally kill things? Oh God. I didn't realize that's what you meant. Oh God, my brain's like, oh, that's what you meant by your aura being so fucking ridiculous. Like, oh, you are literally... You are literally insanely overpowered, is what it's saying. It's literally like, oh no, it's literally meaning that your aura actually makes enemies just disintegrate. Okay, I understand now. Ouch. We're just resetting that because it's like, nope. All right, and oh God. Because of how insane the stomp is, it's actually really hard to control. It's actually really insane. I don't think this makes me invincible from lasers. Yeah, no. How many times am I gonna die to this laser? Like, I could just use that teleport right there. Hmm. Trying to think of the best way to get it without. Anyways, let's just use the TP. I'm not bothered with that. I'm just like, you know what? Let's just shoot, Sunken Blades might be the wrong one. Sunken Blades might be the wrong TP. Yeah, Sunken Blades is the wrong TP. So what it does, it seems, is it actually triggers the level up thing the moment you would take a hit. Basically, when you do the level up, you do an explosion that kills all nearby enemies and also makes you invulnerable for that period. Oh, I guess I would have got that one earlier. We don't have dash. Hey, welcome to the world of this is a thing that you can just do because of enhance. Oh, but that thing insta kills you. I'm trying to move away so it doesn't break the gym immediately. Because then we can do that, save that, grab that, save. So these actually are like... Those actually will kill you instantly, which is a very important thing to remember. But, yeah. Well, we got the grotto keystone. Grab that mana, rekindle, just so that we have that, and then just enjoy the lovely momentum that is stomping in literally any direction. So we can't go any further than this, at least not without glitches. Wait. Oh, that's uncollected. We can't go any further than that, at least not without glitches. So, technically speaking, since we're paying enhanced mode, this is basically... It's basically already, I give me. Altar, press that. But yeah, no, discovering what enhanced mode does has just made me laugh my ass off, because I'm just like, oh yes, you should. They're like, oh yes, you should try enhanced mode. And it's like, oh okay, what is this enhance? Ah, I see. Somebody had fun with this. So wait, oh. I don't think you're supposed to just be able to flip to that. Anyways. So, Fine, let's give Gimo a little bit of a yoink. Let's let Gimo yoink us. That's a health cell. All right, health cell is pretty good. Sour keystone, also pretty solid. Watch him do his flips. Go aquaback over here, and guess what we do? We just... there's actually nothing over here that we need. Oh, wait, no, there's one. Oh, oops, I guess I hadn't saved in a while. That is an oops on my part. Alright. Let's let Gumo have his, yoink. And, that actually... Oh, that made me sad. Oh, I think... I think that actually balked the movement. I think that actually balked the movement because I can't move my character. Right. Okay, there we go. Yeah, that balked my movement a little bit. Just a little bit, you know. Just borking it a little bit. And let's because that health cell is really nice. Is this supposed to be an 8? Is the because the enhanced mode came out really close to the same time as the enhanced mode came out really close to April Fool's. Is this supposed to be like an April Fool's joke of like April Fool's enhanced mode? Oh, there's the next warm fragment, and here, let's go the reverse way through this puzzle. This is actually theoretically able to do this area with what? With a single damage. So long as you have, I think, glide. So long as you have glide, you should be able to theoretically do it with 1 damage. Oh, that's not actually not a droppable crane. Alright, we got a swamp keystone. And experience. Can't crack that open. Don't have the map available. I don't trust my little bit. Alright, so we have 2 things we can do. First off, we have this area right here. I'm gonna do my favorite skip of this segment. This is my favorite skip. I will mess the skip up a lot though, so I will give you that warning. I'm gonna mess the skip up a lot because it's a really annoying skip. Anyways, the reason we're not using a save right now is we need to get this in place first before we do it. What? think I accidentally fell down with the thing. Again, at this point, I'm just saying, you know what? YOLO. Wait. Would this break open? Oh, I was like... damage from that. And you save right here just so that you have a easy to go area. So we have to actually have to be really careful about this one. But the skip is essentially you do this, wait for it to do that. Yeah, I'm gonna die a few times on this one because this is a really technical skip and you have to be... Oh, that was a mess up right there. It's a really technical skip and you need to jump in the right exact spot while you need to jump in just the right spot for it to allow you to skip. So the big thing you need to be able to do is you need to glide onto it, you need to grab onto it just the right. Then you need to be able to separate yourself from it so it doesn't smash you, and that's what you do. This is an early skip that allows you to get to this segment. Now I don't have a save, so I have to be really cautious from here on out. Well, I say really cautious, but I just need to be cautious enough that I can turn these off. So the moment I turn these off, I can go back to my save, and since I have the benefit of the enhanced double jump, it makes this a very interesting. We can just do that, an ability cell, and we get nothing too crazy there. Just it's a skip that you really don't need to know how to do most of the time. I don't think most master mode logics actually factor in that skip. Like I don't even think master mode factors in this skip because it never suggests that skip. Like I've never actually seen the master mode logic suggest that skip. Oh, but there is one item over there that I so there is one other skip, which is the mana skip, which is pulling that mana with you over here and getting like extra mana. It's a little bit more of a... I don't do that skip that often just because like, not the kind of skip I get most improvement out of. It's an okay skip. It's just... It's not any... I don't know. It's just... there are some other mana skips that are a lot more enjoyable. I don't know. I just don't do that skip that often. Also, it's really bit specific, and again, since you have this other skip, since you have the slide skip, is what I'm just gonna call it, because you are essentially you're essentially while it's falling, grabbing onto the side and using your the fact that Ori slides onto things. So, right. So here's one where you should theoretically you grab right on top of that. You go right on top of the ground. You should, with the double jump, be able to actually get an actual touch the wall kind of situation with that. I think you might be able to also. Anyways, this is a very easy way to just get past this area though. Without this. So again, I would say Mike, you would go, yeah, right there. So right about, this is actually slightly inclined. So a double jump, if you do a running jump from here, you actually get just enough that if you have a double jump, this will continuously refresh your double jump, and you will be able to wall climb this without any issue. So since right now all we have is stomp, dodge, we don't have any wall climb abilities. This double jump is essentially all wall climb ability in this mode. But yeah, I don't think the logic, master logic factors in enhanced mode, because God does what enhanced mode basically break the rest of the logic. For good reason. It's just like, yes, what do you do when we're going to reset here, though, because I took way too much damage. Fire case. Because of the way our thing's set up, we can just literally just go. We literally can just stomp our way up to the top, because that's the thing. Anyways, what you would normally do is you'd either go this path or the other path. I recommend doing that. There. But yeah, double jump is essentially in this run would. Oh, also that was a thing. But yeah, no. Do we have the keystones for that? Oh, we already do. So we already have the keystones for that, meaning we can actually. And there's our second energy cell, which is really good. Took 1 damage, but that's something. But yeah, double jump would be essentially a wall climb replacement in this situation. Anyways, oop. I'm hell on that one. Yeah, no, this is yeah, we're gonna have a bunch of fights that are just gonna be I'm laughing my butt off at how ridiculous enhanced mode is, and I'm just like, oh. Like, I'm just like, oh, okay. I thought this was going to be a hard run. No, it's going to be a very easy run. I mean, I say this and I'm probably still going to die like 50 times. I love that I literally stomped so hard that so this is giving us, I'm pretty sure, ultra stomp. I'm pretty sure this is giving us watch this. Just run in. Those guys typically always have mana. I've found like the big guys almost always have mana when you kill them. I've found that like they just consistently always have something. Alright, that's a health cell, which means we can do more shenanigans without any fear. Yeah, hi. Enhanced mode is interesting, to say the least. I'm literally just sitting there just like, oh god. This is, yeah, try enhanced mode. Feel the power running through your veins. I definitely... yeah, I didn't... So we're gonna do the Gumo actual storyline thought of like what actually is supposed to happen instead of skipping this. So we actually might get a actual Gumo saving Gumo scene right here. Yeah, we actually get a actual Gumo cutscene here. Yeah, what do you do when you can just do this? Like, ah, yes. Wow. Grab that. An ability cell. Well, so good news is we have 2 energy, which means we can open up this door right here. And hi, we can just do that. Grove teleporter has been activated, so we have access to the grove now. Oh, ooh. And because we're not going to deal with any of that. But yeah, I always forget that you have to factor in Alt R into the logic mode, since by having the Alt R is to help reduce chances of getting stuck in. The Alt R is to help reduce soft locks. But because of its existence, you then have to factor the Alt R into the logic. So this is one of the things that might take a while for people to get used to is cutscene skips like that mean that other cutscenes are going to play out of turn. So when we actually head over the tree, we're going to see him with the orb, despite him giving us that orb. It's a fun little thing, and that's base game. That's just even base game. That's just the thing that is in existence. Okay. So we got all right. Charge dash. Wait. Didn't I turn off efficiency? Maybe I didn't. Maybe. Oh no, I didn't turn off efficiency because I was like, efficiency isn't. It's not the most. I was like, because I turned off a lot of the extras that the game gives you. I guess charge test efficiency. Charge test efficiency was one of the ones I didn't turn off because it was just a simple thing of can't do anything with that. So we just we don't do much with that, so we just move on, and we'll just hop over to the next area right over here. So, is this... Oh. So that does... What does this do to the charger? That is funny, isn't it? That is actually... So the actual way that I have found is the best way to kill the charger is just do this. I messed it up. So the best way I found to deal with the charger is just run off of this and then jump. That is the best. That's the best and fastest way I've found to do it. Now this part right here would be a tech that. So because we have double jump, we'd be able to do it pretty easy. I'm just gonna do this. The next part right here, since we have double jump, we already get a pass on this. You have to be real careful on that one. Get that. But another tech to get up here is this, and then like that. Using the momentum, so because if you can see, if you're holding it like there, you get a lot higher red jump when you do that. So yeah, that's the tech that you need to do if you don't have. That's the tech that you do if you don't have. That's the tech that you do if you don't have access to other techniques. I don't think. I think that one you actually just climb on top of it. With double jump, you might be able to. Oh right, we don't have wall jump, so we can't actually get the off wall jump. We only have double jump. I keep on forgetting that we don't have actual wall jump, so we don't actually jump off the wall. We'll get the water one soon, just not right now. Huh. That's the underwater. We're not going to worry too much about that. But we are going to... That. Grab the experience. And... So while I'm doing this, even though I'm basically on easy mode, I'm going to at least... The fact that it takes directional input and there's a delay it waits before it actually takes the directional inputs throws me off every time. I did that because I didn't want to fully... Actually, no, I do want to fully reset. I was like, I don't want to fully reset. And then I look at the map and it's like, actually, no, I do want to fully reset. It's actually faster. So what did we get? We unlocked Hollow Grove TP? No. I don't think. I think we unlocked blades, which we already start with, so I don't think we actually needed to worry about that. Oh, that breaks that. Okay. So what you would go off of? Go off here. Right there. I'm not too sure because of the fact that since we basically have, essentially, I honestly would call it this God mode at this point because it's ridiculous how much power we have in this moment. I'm not gonna worry about this area because it's annoying. This entrance is actually much more annoying to go through, especially since we don't have Water's Blessing. We haven't returned water yet, or cleansed water. So I'm not gonna worry too much about that one. I'm gonna grab that one right there, and we're gonna go. Therefore, actually, save right here because lasers haven't. Oh, do we actually have to trigger? I don't think the lasers go off until we trigger it for the first time. So until the lasers go off, it doesn't actually start off. I mean that we can actually do a lot of this segment without any actual effort because it's still being loaded. We're about to go through Iceless. Well, it's called Iceless because there's a specific tech right at that corner that I'm not really good at performing at all. I tried really hard. Anyway, so if we walk over this way, we'll turn them on. That's a handy thing to actually know for future, because there's a tech that is really annoying to do, especially when it's there's a tech that's really annoying to do, especially when the lasers are going, because it could do it, and it's a master lure. This is when you don't have stomp. It's a master lure where you lure the Frankie from up here through Iceless, because if you lure them through Iceless, you can actually get them onto the mushroom pad in Iceless, and then pull them through the tunnel, and then pull them down here, and it will stomp. And that is, I had to do that actually in my last run. There actually wasn't much need for it at the time, but it was really insane. But yeah, it looks like a lot of these areas, until they load, don't actually load any of the enemies or etc. So anyways, we are now going to go through this segment, which pretty easy to get through because we have so much movement abilities right now, and we can just reverse stomp that, which we don't need to because we have charge jump as well. But it's one of those things of, well, we already have all the power in the world, so why not? And this is a visual bug. So that looks like clean water, but it's actually not clean water. The reason why is you're not supposed to be here at this point. So it's already pre-textured. Skate. We do have it openable, so anyways. But yeah, the water here is actually poisonous right now because we haven't cleansed water. Just like a very important thing to remember. It's like, yeah, the water is still technically poisonous. We just haven't cleansed water, but it looks clean, but it's definitely not. It's just like an important thing to remember. It's like, yes, no. The water is very... Oh, yeah, see, now it's actually poison. Actually, wait, no. Anyways, yeah, but the water looks clean. It's not. Do not trust the water here. Case in point. Looks clean, definitely isn't. Right. This got added into logic because we have the keys for it. We are gonna grab this real fast. Just to get that, just so that we have it saved. And we are literally just going to enjoy ourselves here because when you have literal all of the time in the world, because you can just non-stop double jump. Actually stop this. Oh, we actually get the grenade from here. Oh, I actually am gonna. Oh wait. Wait, what? That's not supposed to be able to break that. So they made grenade break those now. Okay. Yeah, I guess we're just getting enhanced grenade. Oh. We're gonna just let that run its course. Like, yep, no, we're just gonna let that do its thing. Alright, we need to find the trigger point for that. We can actually... There it is. It's like, we need to find the door first. Alright, and we just do that because we are... Alright, so let's take a look at our ability tree because, honestly, I don't think we need anything else in the ability tree, so I don't think we need to worry about it. Like, I think we have... Oh, right, we can now actually open up all of those, all those plants we couldn't open? We can open all of them now. This is honestly gonna be a really fast run. More and more, I'm just like, ah, yes, this is just gonna be real fast because there's quite literally full on keystone. Yeah, let's do the you know, okay, this is a very common strat. Jumping all the way through it. Alright. Now let's do this a little bit more seriously this time. Then again, we just do the jump here. Laugh as I fuck up. Alright. And that means I have to go through this one more time because okay, that caused so much latency lag, right? That caused so much lag right there. Like, oh god, that hurt. Oh, that hurt. Got an ability cell. And we teleport back to Moon Grotto. And we, do we go down to the basement again to finish off that? Let's just go down to the basement. For the sake of everything, let's just go down back to the basement, clean out everything there. That way we don't leave any stone unturned. The fact that the grenade was actually at the grenade, well, the fact that the grenade was actually at the grenade tree is honestly crazy. I find that most of the time the things that I check the last are maps. And that's third energy cell. And there's one more down here. 50 experience, and one final one, and then there's none that apparently I missed. We're gonna do the swim after. Another warmth fragment. Right. That's another reason why we have to do all these, is because a single one of these could be a warmth fragment. And until we get 20 of them, we can't just ignore a single. Well, we can technically afford to ignore a single one, but and what's the... Is that everything down here? I think that's everything in the Moon Grotto. So, well, think that's everything in Lower Moon Grotto, technically, I guess. Well, I know, actually, I guess above that is Swamp. So yeah, no, that's everything in Moon Grotto. Yeah, no, that's crazy though. Let's see. Boop. This is probably gonna be a really fast speed run already, based off of everything that's going on right now. Like, when you're trying to get the hang of your controls and it's like, ah, yes. Sideways. Oh no, I don't know if I can make that. Alright, we got a map stone off of that. Like and factors that in as a potential. I'm gonna save that for later. Oops. Because you can do this, to the side now, there's actually a new tech you can do. Well, it's not really a new tech, but it's an attack based off of an existing tech, which that's the momentum tech. Essentially, so first off, up smash is legitimately just a rocket jump. This way is legitimately just charge dash. So it's really just like, ah, yes. Alright, 10 out of 20. We're starting to get to the point where we can start, like, selectively picking areas, because it's less likely we're gonna miss an important thing. Especially with how insane the abilities are. Like, I'm pretty sure with the abilities we have, we could theoretically complete the entire game now with just these abilities, because of enhanced mode making these abilities insanely strong. And we got Grotto TP, and then there's that swamp energy cell that we can actually technically get because of we are kind of in a really best scenario. I would love to actually do this seed without the enhanced mode at some point, because this seed really seems like it could be really fun without the enhanced mode. But yeah, we're doing enhanced randomizer, and I didn't realize how insane enhanced would be. I was like, oh, enhanced mode. What it like? They like teased at it, and I was like, okay, it's probably something like really cute and like has like cool like features. And I'm just like, oh, enhanced mode is just. Right, so we got. Oh, we got Grotto TP. We've already been to Grotto, so that was useless. Well, not useless, but you know, not really something we needed. Also, I forgot to grab the plant. Falcon goes break it. Wasn't anything too major, so that movement is still insane to me. So I'm trying to think what to if we go I think we just go through Iceless. I think honestly Iceless is the better path to take right now. Alright, we got a full-on keystone, which is nice. I wanna get that. So wait, what do we have for keys? Let me double check that right now. We don't have enough keys to clean anything up yet, so that's not enough keys then. Also, guess this is a micro ledge. Guess that was a micro ledge. Yeah. Huh. Noted. Trying to think, do I go for... I'm gonna go for that just because I feel like there could be something there. So let's get in the TP, we'll open it later. Again, very easy right as we are currently because ow. We do have 2 map stones. I don't typically use map stones until I've exhausted a lot of my other resources, just because I don't know when I'll get my next map stone. So I typically hold on to my map stones for as long as I can. Just for my own mental sake. Oops. How to get this one again? It's like right, it's a stomp. Right over here. Yeah. I think enhanced stomp is equivalent to an ultra stomp. Like, I think enhanced is actually equivalent to an ultra stomp. No, actually, it wouldn't be an ultra stomp because an ultra stomp, I think, defeats a Cronky in one hit. Mess that up. Mess that up, and actually that caused I accidentally alt tabbed instead of. That is such close. I'm trying to like figure out how to like orientate my Oh, I can make it. Ooh, I can color it. Alright, and that's how you do that without taking damage. I don't even know what it was that we got from that. I don't know if we actually got anything from that. I just really wanted to get that. Like, that was literally just a... I don't know if we actually got anything useful from that. I just wanted it. But that's it. That's literally all it was. It just... I wanted it. I saw loot and my eyes were like, loot? Loot. All right. We're gonna save very fast because I want to refresh my health and uh, energy. I think what we're at. We've got 3 of the 11. 11. I'm pretty sure we got all of spawn. I'm definitely sure we got one drop. I have to be really careful since this is through Steam. I don't want to accidentally open the Steam overlay. I died a few times to that. Because the game does not fluctuate. It does pause when you open Steam overlay, but it it just in general a situation where your game pauses without you intending to pause it just will throw you off. Like if you plan to pause, that's one thing, but when it's the fact that you can just walk into enemies now with that is we do all getting on the pot, so we might start using some of the map. We can beat that with storm. And that's full energy, which means we are now able to basically open up every energy door in the game. I'm gonna not worry about the cell below the water for the time being. I just don't really want to worry about it right now. Basically, that's my thing. It's just like I'm just like, you know what? We're not gonna worry about it. That way. Oh. There's a full energy cell door right up there, which I've actually used the spider a few times to actually do an energy click off of. You can do an energy if you have 3. You can easily do an energy glitch off the spider because sometimes they'll drop a mana. It's not a guaranteed drop; it's a percentile drop, meaning that you might have to repeat a few times before you actually get it. But you could theoretically, maybe, if you get the drop just right on that, also get an energy drop on what? Okay. I mean, we don't need it, so it's not like it matters. Like, the actual spider, that spider block actually has no bearing on us. We should be able to... No? Aren't we able to break that with that? Okay, why aren't we... Okay, there we go. For some reason, it was exploding improperly. I think it's because the thing seems to explode a lot more. The enhanced grenade seems to explode a lot more instantaneously, which I think threw it off. Yeah, the big one typically drops at least 1 energy, typically 2 in my experience, because of how many times it breaks up into one piece. It just has that much. It just has that many times that it gets destroyed, and that's 4th relic. So honestly, I don't know I don't know what's gonna be the final deciding factor. If it's gonna be shards or I don't know what's gonna be the final deciding factor. If it's gonna be shards or if it's gonna be shards or world core. That is the last one on our list. I don't know why I did that since the tree already is a equivalent for a save. Got an ability cell off of that. And the method again to grab that. What? I think we have to go through that. Meaning we actually might need to... Oh, right, that I forgot about that. That helps unlock that area, which doesn't matter to us because that doesn't really... You know, this way real fast. Grab this item. I think we're honestly probably gonna get... I think we're honestly probably gonna get warmth fragments before we get all the world core based off of the things going on. Unless we get like really unlucky later on, I'm pretty sure we're gonna get all the warmth fragments we need before we ever have to worry about world core. Fun fact, there's actually like a little bit of a, it's really annoying to get it right, but there's a spot. There's a spot right here that is perfectly not just right off the edge, so you don't actually get... I learned that from a someone's run of a no XP run. So I learned about how that's actually a ledge that is where you just barely aren't in a typical range. It's really just like handy to know. Oh right. Anyways, let's grab this. What do we get? We get a health cell, which means fair bit actually. The more health cells we get, the more easy the swims get while poison scope persists. Let's grab I think we actually already have follow PP. We might have actually gotten that earlier, but we're gonna grab it again anyway, just in case we didn't get it. Like it looks like we got it. Also, do I just change color constantly? That's actually what's going on. Alright, and we're gonna get a cutscene here. Because of enhanced mode, I'm honestly just gonna speed through this, so once we actually hit the cutscene. Save anywhere is save anywhere is actually a really cool technique. It is very not difficult, but it has, you have to be cautious with it. Yeah, I guess it does just cycle through color. I thought you could pick color, and it's like, no. Alright, warmth fragment, and we're just gonna go this way. What do we get for, I wonder what we're gonna get for Pearl Feather. Apparently this area isn't in logic. So it's assuming that I don't have enough skills to actually get up here, I'm assuming. How would you... Let's actually pick. No, we would be able to get up here because we have charge jump, which would have allowed us to get up there, and we have stomp. Oh, but right, because this door doesn't actually unlock on its own. We would be stuck out here. So we'd be able to get here. We'd be able to get to about here, or we'd be like at an impasse because we wouldn't be able to get further. Oh, we got a health cell off that. That health cell. Where'd my table? Anyways, so we're gonna do something very interesting here, which is a enhanced skip, I guess is what we're gonna call it. Enhanced skip. I'm just gonna call it enhanced skip because that's more or less what it is. We're just using enhanced mode to skip everything. Alright. Now there is... Alright, now there is a very interesting thing about this. There's a very interesting thing about this in that so normally to get this you would actually need to do with the current tech that we have, you would need to use a stompler. So you would pull the bird up here and you'd stomp on the bird. You would stomp on the bird while it's above this and it would break. So that's what you normally do for that. Just a fun little, oh hey, this is what you would actually do in this situation. Yeah, all of this is not in logic, but because we have a bunch of BSery going on here, we can do some very interesting things, which includes literally just saying literally that. We can do literally that. Oh right, the tree, the thing that's considered a tree here. Oh heck, it's a bird. You can technically go up to here. And can you rocket dash him? Maybe? Nope. Nope, it doesn't allow us. Okay, I was like, can you, if you hug the wall really, really good, can you dodge that? No. Yeah, now that that's in rotation, it's gonna still not show it in logic because it's like, you shouldn't be able to logically get here, but we were able to logically get there because enhanced mode is broken. Not broken in like it's a broken game mode. Well, enhanced mode is like, hey, do you want to have easy mode? Because God, is it just insane amount of just, yes, I'm invincible. That is going to destroy my PC. That little explosion that happens every time that you get the invincibility is going to absolutely destroy my PC. We have enough health that we could theoretically probably do a save anywhere skip past here with the current abilities we have, but I'm not actually sure, honestly. Oh my God. Oh my God, okay, I'm actually really enjoying the enhanced mode though, because enhanced mode just was like, yes. But no, let's go ahead and grab this one over here. Taking that damage, like, that made me hurt a little bit. God, I do appreciate that just to me, that just them just in. I appreciate enhanced mode is just devs just having a bit of fun. That is really cute, honestly. All right, and then. Do we just go Sorrow? So we have a few different options here. We can either go Sorrow, I don't want to do Misty yet because I don't want to risk missing something on Misty. Misty genuinely scares me. So there's actually another way to do this. So since we have charge, there's actually a micro ledge right here if you hit it just right. I found that out recently, honestly. That was a really cool find. Not find. I didn't find it. Someone in the Discord helped with that. But yeah, finding out that micro ledge exists there was really, really cool. There's one lower valley XP that I will worry about when I get it. All of this is still outside of logic. So we are heavily outside of logic right now. Ow. I forget that those guys actually do insane amount of damage. Right, let's actually go back to in logic though. Just because I feel like we're gonna need some of the in logic stuff. So that says that we should be able to get, and the way we get to that is through. So we have to go. I know. There. There. Do we gamble with mapstones? Do we do some mapstone gambling? Yeah, that is just having a multi-directional rocket jump. Not that I'm complaining, it's just... That is just rocket jump with multi-directional input. I guess we have enough health in order to grab that, is what it's saying. I'm assuming it's saying that because... I think it's assuming that we do a health and an alt card to get that. That one's a bit... There's that. We could do it to do that, but we're gonna just stick within logic right now. Because we've already gotten pretty. So, what is in logic? Mapstone. Map. Here is logic. We have 7 mapstones, so we might as well just select a few of these. Alright. Anyway. Half of these times I accidentally kill them with Alright, so this is another fun one. In the in the no XP run, you use a Kindle Kindle note the Kindle, you put a Kindle right above the segment guide to this, then go through it, because after respawning, you have a brief moment of invulnerability. There's also a damage boost right here that you get. Just a little cool thing to note. Just like, ah, yes, you get a damage boost from this. All right. And then we go this way. There's a tree down there that we missed. The more I found the more projectiles are, the bigger the explosions is, because it's essentially exploding for every projectile it encounters. This one's assuming that you use a charge jump to grab that health cell. I could probably have used the I'm honestly loving enhanced mode, not for the challenge, but for just the laughs. Would I do enhanced mode? Would I do enhanced mode a lot? Probably not, but for the laughs of it, like it's a good just experience to have at least once. That's the best way I'm gonna put it. It's like, this is silly and ridiculous and stupid. The long swim. Why is it is that actually doable in Logic? We're gonna quickly sunken plates. Yeah. Sunken Blades, we're gonna do the first long swim out of all of these. Oh. Okay, yep. Yeah, I didn't think we were gonna make it after taking all that free damage. Oh. That's actually an interesting way to get some free diving, because you dive into it without taking any damage. So you actually get to theoretically have a little bit more time with that one. So we're gonna go back to Sunken Blades. Alright. What do we have so far? Nothing's changed in abilities. But nothing's changed in abilities. We've gotten 4 out of the 11 that we need for Whale Tour. And ouch. You know what we need to do? We need a rest because we have no HP. And if we're gonna do that long swim, not that one, but this one right here. If we're gonna do that long swim, we're gonna need 4 HP. The more HP we have, the better, because it means that we are less likely to die. I'm fine about taking 1 damage since we have a lot of energy to save. health cell. Okay, we've gotten an insane amount of health cells already. We are kind of kitted out for this next segment. Because, yeah. Alright, that's a sunstone shard, which is pretty good. We don't have any actual keys quite yet. We're gonna go Hollow Grove. That's the next long swim that we have. I want to get those long swims out of the way. What is it that we need for this one? What is the... Huh. No, not here. Where's the, My brain's trying to remember where the, There it is. I was like, I know it has to be around here. I'm not sure if we have enough. I'm gonna do one more refill. I'm gonna do one more refill. Because that should put us at just enough. Huh. What is that? I'm gonna pause. It's possible, but God, is that an insane long sword. That's a wipe. I got caught on terrain. That was a wipe. Oh, that's also a wipe. That's the way to wipe is just let this thing crush us. Ah. You need to basically that's no way. Yeah, no way. That's also not a way. That took too long for that to go. Yeah, it says that's possible. I don't think that that's an easy tech to do, though. You would have to theoretically get... You do have to get very perfect. Yeah, I'm not gonna even try that one again. That one's like, as it is currently, that is in logic, but I'm not going to go with that. That one's like, no. That's too... I don't even think with water breathing, I don't think water breathing changes it. The reason why I say I don't think water breathing changes it is Ultra Air Dash, Ultra Soul Link, Charge. That's only in Team 1. Does Ultra Defense... does Ultra Defense reduce poison? We'll find that out. Because if it's... I wonder if it's factoring in Ultra Defense. If it's factoring in ultra defense, then I could see. I think it's factoring in ultra defense. Because with ultra defense, that's actually doable. Yeah, so it's factoring in ultra defense. That's what's actually happening. Because with ultra defense, it still counts. So it says enemies in ultra defense, this description, but it's actually enemies and any damaging terrain. So anything that does damage to you is calculated in it. I really want you. I'll take you. So there's this option we have right down there. We don't need to take that option. But yeah, with ultra defense, it's possible. I didn't factor in ultra defense, so that's on me. So because I didn't factor in ultra defense, it's like ultra defense might. But yeah, ultra defense allows you to reduce damage you take from so many different sources that it's honestly ridiculous. We actually can get that now. Hold on. We're gonna go ahead and get the map phone. Okay, teleport, but I keep on forgetting I'm in map mode right now. We have 7 map stones, which means we are basically set on map stones. Honestly, this is the most amount of map stones I've had in a while. Yeah, ultra defense is just really handy. Yeah, no, alright. Mid Sorrow Keystone. Then we're gonna go over here. Have we already done that? Good. Oh, I messed up. Anyway. We can handle that anyways. Alright, and we're just gonna and take a little bit of damage on the way in, but not too big of an issue. Alright. This segment is pretty simple if I don't do that. It's pretty simple if I don't honestly, the directional stomp on this is actually fucking me up more than it is helping me in a lot of situations. Now, it is actually helping me more than it is, but the amount of deaths I've had because of because of putting in multiple inputs and going different directions is crazy. We got that. We didn't grab that on the swim. We might grab that on the way back. We got that room. Don't really care too much about that one. He's gonna die to water. Sunstone Stride. And let's go back up the swamp. Alright. So we got swamp. Most done. We'll probably grab that and have the ability to break that? Oh, right, we have grenade. I was like, do we have the ability to break that? Yeah, we have. Ah, yep. Alright, grab that. So we're gonna teleport to me for that. I'm not keeping real much timer or anything, so I'm not like, this isn't like trying to get through it fast. This is more just playing a game that I enjoy and I got an energy cell off of that. Because we have so much health, we can do this thing. If we don't take unnecessary damage. No. Good. Do second recharge just to give us a little bit more HP. And then Go. Just getting a little bit of extra health off that. Taking a bunch of unnecessary damage there. The moment we take damage from these things, we get a loss on that. That might be a lot. That's a loss. We took damage when we were close to it. I'm trying to get some forward momentum, but not an amount. Good up there, so I'm gonna do a health card. It's not like a screw up that's like major. It's just I need a reset because I don't, I can't get more health off of that. I should have moved. I should have put these. I should have put the Kindle. Rekindle here. I'm gonna rekindle like a few times here just to try to get our health topped up. We may not need to do this, but I just want to play it today. This is a really long swim. I think we can probably work with this amount of health. We took damage from the vine at the wipe. At the wipe right there. And then we took damage from it. Like, yep. Probably enough. Right, and then we do a reset. I've been streaming? About 3 hours? Okay. I'd say we might finish this out in a bit, maybe. I'd say we probably finish it here for the time being, and see where it goes. Honestly, that's a lot better than this one, which was 14 hours. But again, this is easy mode, basically. God, the enhanced. I'm laughing my butt off. Anyways, I'm gonna see you all later. I just really wanted to stream some Ori because I'm really enjoying the challenge runs. I was actually hoping this challenge run would be a lot harder, but I'm actually enjoying how amusing and fun it is as well. So hopefully we can do more of that. Probably not next stream. Next stream we're probably gonna go back to frogs because frogs. But this one we got to do a little bit of Ori, which also has frogs, technically speaking, but just enemies. But yes, I hope to see you all again